Listen, paper boy. The evidence we are after is the Hebrew name, not a Greek name or a Latin name or a Roman name or a Chinese name. The Hebrew name. You need to provide on the table to at least have some kind of meaning is evidence from the Hebrew. Which Hebrew documents have you provided contemporary of Christ which named him what you claim to have?
Let me give. According to Matthew 1:21, an angel told Joseph in a dream that Mary would have a son and added,
and his name
"Thou shalt call him name Jesus, for it is he who shall save his people from their sins." As there is no play on words in the Greek, Matthew's readers were presumably familiar with the original Hebrew name and its etymology. Do you understand that? Because
And Pilate wrote a title and put it on the cross. And the writing was, Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. This title then read many of the Jews, for the place where Jesus was crucified was nigh to the city, and it was written in Hebrew and Greek and Latin, John 19:19-20. The inscription placed above the cross of Jesus was written in 3 languages, Hebrew, Greek, and Latin, reflecting the linguistic diversity of the region. To help readers imagine, the following is a reconstruction of the inscription in these languages. In Greek, Iesus ho Nazoraios ho Basileos ton Yodayong. In Hebrew, Mishnaic Hebrew, Yeshua Hanatzri Melech Hayehudim. In Latin, Jesus Nazarenus Rex Judiorum. Hello everyone. In this debate video, we will discuss whether the names Isa and Jesus are the same and whether the two figures are identical. The word Isa in Arabic is a transliteration of the Hebrew word Yeshua. Compare how the Hebrew word Yishmael becomes Ismail in Arabic pronunciation. Similarly, the name Yitzhak transforms into Ishak or Iskak, and the Hebrew word Yisrael becomes Israel in Arabic. Thus, we can see that some names beginning with the Hebrew letter Yod are pronounced with an I sound in Arabic. Likewise, there are many transliterations of names of other figures that differ from their original Hebrew forms to Arabic pronunciations. For example, the Hebrew name Avraham becomes Ibrahim in Arabic, David becomes Daud, and so on. Hebrew, Aramaic, and Arabic belong to the same linguistic family, the Semitic languages. The word Messiah in Hebrew is Mashiach, in Aramaic, Mashiach, and in Arabic, Masih. All three have the same meaning, the anointed one. This term is rendered as Christos in Greek, derived from the verb krio, meaning to anoint. Jesus Christ in Hebrew script is written as Yeshua HaMasih or Yeshua HaMashiach. The book of the generation of Jesus Christ, the son of David, the son of Abraham, Matthew 1:1. Hebrew, Aramaic, and Arabic are part of the same linguistic family, Semitic languages. The word Messiah in these languages is as follows: Hebrew, Mashiach; Aramaic, Mashiach; Arabic, Masih. All of these terms mean the anointed one. In Greek, it is written as Christos, derived from the verb krio, meaning to anoint. Therefore, Isa equal to Jesus, Al-Masih equal to Messiah or Christ, the anointed one, with the definite article al. The term Isa al-Masih is found in Al-Kitab al-Muqaddas, the Holy Book, the Arabic Bible, Al-Kitab al-Muqaddas. Differences between the Bible and the Quran on Jesus. According to the Bible, Jesus Christ was crucified. According to the Quran, Isa al-Masih was not crucified. If we focus solely on the terms crucified and not crucified, these two figures seem different when comparing the two scriptures. However, the two figures can be understood as the same when we consider the use of the term Isa al-Masih by Arab Christians. Long before the rise of Islam, Arab Christians were already using the term Isa al-Masih to refer to Jesus Christ.
I have not finished.
Answer the same question again. What was the Hebrew name of Jesus?
Listen, I have not finished.
So, what was, who's going around the block? 10 minutes.
Okay.
Come on.
What is the Hebrew name of God?
You see, he's answering me a question. I asked him a question. What was the Hebrew name of Jesus?
The reason why,
and you're asking me
let me repeat again.
Can you answer this?
Let me repeat again.
He can't answer the question.
Let me repeat again.
What was the Hebrew name of
The
Jesus?
Hebrew name of Jesus
Is what?
I don't know, neither do you, neither do your scholars. The reason why I'm telling you this.
Let's go to the Brill Dictionary.
Let me tell you the evidence.
Let's go
Let me
to
tell
the
you
Brill
the evidence.
Encyclopedia.
Let's check the evidence.
Look.
You're not-
This encyclopedia is not an
You're not giving me any relevant.
Evidence must come from
Okay.
contemporary evidence where people
Western
name-
scholars, because of their conviction that Jesus' authentic Hebrew name is Yeshua.
From where? From where?
Are you challenging the scholars?
Yeah, I am right now.
Bring your evidence.
Look at that. You.
That's what he said to me.
Listen.
He knows more than the scholars.
Listen.
Are you listening to this?
Paperboy, are you
He
listening?
knows more than the scholars.
Paperboy.
People who spend their entire lives do PhDs and research,
And they're always right.
because the reason why they say this is his name, because they reference the Talmud, they've referenced the Bible, they reference Josephus.
Exactly.
Three independent
Josephus wrote in
sources.
Greek.
And what was the Greek name that he wrote?
We are interested in the Hebrew name.
Okay.
So
what was the
you
Greek?
already had a logical fallacy committed here.
Okay.
We are
What was the
interested in.
what was
excuse
the
me,
Hebrew, the Greek of the Hebrew?
Paperboy.
Answer.
The evidence.
What was the Greek of the Hebrew name Yeshua?
Listen, Paperboy. The evidence we are after is the Hebrew name, not a Greek name or a Latin name or a Roman name or a Chinese name. The Hebrew name. You need to provide on the table to
Yes.
at least have some kind of meaning is evidence from the Hebrew. Which Hebrew documents have you provided contemporary of Christ which named
Now,
him what you claim to have?
Let me give you the scholar's interpretation.
No, I
But I
don't
can
want
find
the
it. I can
scholar's
find it from the Bible,
don't-
because it's in front of me. Now he's running. Listen to what they say. According to Matthew 1:21, an angel told Joseph in a dream that Mary would have a son, and added,
And his name
"Thou
will be?"
shalt call him name Jesus, for it is he who shall save his people from their sins." As there is no play on words in the Greek, Matthew's readers were presumably familiar with the original Hebrew name and its etymology. Do you understand that? Because the name means Yahweh saves.
Let me respond.
That's why his name
Let me
was
respond.
Yeshua.
Let me respond. So Matthew writes in Greek.
Okay.
Did he say Jesus in Greek? Of course not. There is no Jesus. It's like Jesus.
Because they were aware of what the Greek was of the Hebrew.
Paperboy, listen. Your evidence is assumption, guesswork, assumption,
No,
guesswork.
again, you
And
see, the scholars
Paperboy,
have
I'm
confirmed
responding.
the name.
I'm responding.
My
Paperboy.
guesswork or the scholars' guesswork?
Listen.
Was it Josephus'
Do you
guesswork?
understand what evidence is?
Was it the Talmud's
Excuse
guesswork?
me. Do you understand what an evidence is?
When I started this debate, I said
Do you know what an
historically,
evidence is?
we cannot always have empirical evidence. Historical
So you have
evidence
guesswork.
is based on the collection of the available information to make the most accurate decision on what something would be. For example, we know Julius Caesar existed, but we have manuscripts and many different attestations that he existed. Can we prove it empirically? No. But historically, on the balance of probability, it is more likely to say 90% that this person existed than not. Because we do not have a birth certificate, that's why we cannot empirically
Here
test
is your
it.
problem
What
with
he
this
is
kind of line of
making
evidence.
is a fairly...
Instead of providing evidence,
Okay.
what you're providing is what we call probabilistic assumptions, right?
Now,
You know what? Let me-
okay, probabilistic.
Listen.
That's why I've asked him what was the
Listen.
name of Jesus in Hebrew.
Excuse me.
Because
Listen.
I've asked him where did the name Isa
So
come
you're not
from.
willing to listen.
And Pilate wrote a title and put it on the cross. And the writing was, Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. This title then read many of the Jews, for the place where Jesus was crucified was nigh to the city, and it was written in Hebrew and Greek and Latin, John 19:19-20. The above verses highlight the existence of multilingualism and multi-ethnicity during the time of Jesus Christ. The inscription placed above the cross of Jesus was written in 3 languages, Hebrew, Greek, and Latin, reflecting the linguistic diversity of the region. To help readers imagine, the following is a reconstruction of the inscription in these languages. In Greek, Iesus ho Nazoraios ho Basileos ton Yodayon. In Hebrew, Mishnaic Hebrew, Yeshua hanatzri melech hayehudim. In Latin, Jesus Nazarenus rex Judiorum. This inscription demonstrates not only the use of multiple languages in public communication during that era, but also reflects the cultural and linguistic interaction within the Roman Empire. The historical figure Alexander the Great, 356-323 BCE, from Macedonia, also known as Iskandar Zulkarnain in Muslim, is one of the greatest figures who ever lived. Although he died young, he conquered 3 continents: Europe, Africa, and Asia. In Africa, Alexander conquered Egypt and founded the city of Alexandria, which is known in Arabic as Iskandaria. In Asia, he conquered Iran and reached India. In 332 BCE, Alexander came to Jerusalem. In all of his conquered territories, Alexander unified them by creating the Koine dialect. The term Koine means common. Thus, Koine Greek became the common language for the wider public. Before Alexander's reign, the Greek language was a mixture of various dialects. During his rule, he made efforts to establish Greek as the universal language used by the general population. During his conquests, Alexander also built infrastructure, such as roads that connected various regions within his empire. These roads, built during his time, later facilitated the spread of the gospel by the apostles, as they did not need to break new ground and could easily travel through roads that had already been established since Alexander's reign. Due to Alexander's influence with Koine Greek and the subsequent Roman occupation, during the time of Jesus Christ, 4 languages were in use. Hebrew was used for ritual purposes. Aramaic was the everyday language. Greek was spoken by Jewish immigrants and intellectuals. Latin was used by the Romans who were occupying Israel at the time. At that time, Greek was similar to how English is used today. It was spoken widely across much of East Asia, North Africa, and Europe.
Who tells you this?
This is
Which scholar?
I'm paraphrasing.
Name me the scholar.
I can't remember the exact date.
Find out in Google.
No.
Name me your
No. You're going on tangent.
You have provided no evidence.
Western scholars, because of their conviction that Jesus' authentic Hebrew name was Yeshua, have been puzzled by the Quranic reference to him as Isa.
Who's writing this? Wait, who's writing this?
So now,
wait, who's writing this?
This is the real encyclopedia of the Quran.
Yeah, who's writing
You
it?
can go and find out for yourself.
I'm asking you.
No. Go
Who's the
and
author?
download your own copy of the real encyclopedia of the Quran,
Do you know what I'm
and you
asking
can go
for?
and find
Do you
out.
know what I'm asking for? Who's the name of the author?
Go and find out yourself. I'm giving you the reference.
No.
I'm giving you the reference to do your
I
research.
am challenging your
I am
reference.
giving you the reference
and
to do your
I am saying
research.
you have some scholar who says Jesus doesn't exist.
So now,
can I not bring? Am I able to bring many scholars
So now,
who are experts in Christian textual criticism, Christian history, who say Jesus doesn't exist? Am I able to do that? The answer is
so
yes.
I've given you a simple question. Give me the Hebrew of Isa.
Let me finish.
Simple.
So
give me the Hebrew of Isa.
Paperboy,
We can look at all your prophets.
You know what?
And take the Arabic and convert
This
it back
is
into
how
Hebrew. Give me the Hebrew of
end
Isa.
and debunk
That
your theories.
Can
I'm
someone give me the
able to
Hebrew name?
bring Christian expert scholars
Go on.
who believe Jesus is a myth and does not exist. Now, would you?
I've asked you to give me the Hebrew name of Isa. Simple.
Hang on.
What is the
Would
Hebrew name of Isa?
you take that scholar as evidence who says Jesus did not exist? Would you take that scholar as evidence?
Next week, bring me one scholar who agrees with you. One scholar.
One moment.
That's all I ask for.
The name is Kessel.
Just one moment. Which scholars have
That's
you read?
all I'm asking. Next
Excuse
week,
me.
come
Hang
back
on,
to me with
hang
one
on.
name,
Wait a
and this
moment.
debate is over.